Hi Aries, how are you? I hope you all are doing fine. If you're new to my channel, thank you. And if you are coming back to see me, thank you also. We are going to do a soul journey reading for you guys today. And we're just going to look at the cards, see what you're here for this lifetime, what advice they have for you. This is going to be like, I'm going to read out all the cards. You may be in one of the, I'm reading for a lot of you. There's 11,000 of you on my channel. So you might be going through one energy right now. You may have already went through that energy. You may be further along on your journey. We're going to do your soul's journey in this lifetime, and we're going to get advice, and we might look at some love, and we're just going to see how this turns out for y'all. All my information will be below. If you like what you hear, and give me a thumbs up, please, and subscribe and hit the bell so you get all my videos. I do all kinds of different things and a bunch of new things coming. So let's get into it, Aries. I hope you all are doing fantastic. I've already called in all my help. I've already done a few readings today with some friends. Remember, Aries, have patience. Before you talk, before you jump in to fight the good fight, have patience. Hearing, listen to yourself first. Don't just jump before you think. This could be, if you have a lot of Aries in your chart, or if this resonates. If not, you might want to check out the other readings as they come out if you have more of that energy in your chart. But my intention is for it to reach as many people as possible. Hope you all are staying safe. Those two want to pop it up. More in this deck. There you go. Okay, so Aries, as you were coming into this life, and these are the things that, like I said, you have either went through, you will go through, you'll find different places where you are on your own soul's journey. But as an overall, this is what we have. We have patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order, is what I'm hearing. So instead of jumping in and trying to fight something that's it's not meant to be fought right now, you've had to learn throughout your journey, or you're learning now, patience. This journey is to teach you patience. Realize when it's time to go fight that good fight and when it is not. It's also, you've had loneliness on this journey. A lot of you have had loneliness, and you have to know that you are never alone. Even if you feel lonely and you feel like there's no one else there, there's always someone. You have your spirits and angels and passed on loved ones around you at all times. So dealing with the loneliness, just remember that you're never alone. That's getting over being lonely is part of your soul's journey. Judgment, judging of others, judgment of yourself. I understand that everything has its own unique path and challenges. So remember, when you're judging someone, or if you're on the receiving end of being judged in whatever, as you go through your journey in life, that everyone has their own path and everyone has their own challenges. And we all are on these paths on our journeys to learn different things about ourselves, different things about others, how to transmute things, how to love through things. So pay attention to the judgment of others and the judgment that you put to yourself. And remember that we're all on a different journey for a different reason. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. So know that you're here to use your imagination. Use it to create the things that you want around you, the acts in what's in your mind. Like, put it down on paper. Use your imagination. Make it come to fruition. Make it work for you, Aries. Another life lesson on this journey for you is going to be pride. Any of you Aries have any pride issues? I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So remember that we're all connected. Don't be so prideful to ask for help, and don't make others fear asking for your help. Love yourself. Love yourself to love others. That's going to be an important part of this journey for you, is to get over pride. And as you're doing this, as you're finding your patience for yourself and others, and the divine order, the loneliness, judgment of others and of yourself, using your imagination, not being too prideful, and not in loving yourself, to find your happiness. Your goal in this, on this journey, for the ones I'm speaking to right now, is happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I am on the right path. When you are truly happy, you know that you are on a path that you are meant to be on in this reincarnation. You know, and you also have, death. I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. Yes, that to have a new beginning, you have to have an ending. In relationships and friendships and careers, in every aspect of our life, to grow, we have to let go to rebuild again. And that's the cycle of life. And don't jump to action to stop it from dying out just because you're scared of the loneliness. And also, you have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation, so you have to have empathy for others. You're learning in this reincarnation to see empathy, feel empathy for others, not sympathy, empathy. Love who they are. No judgment. Don't judge them. Know that we're all on a path, like I said. Let's get some. And at the bottom of that deck that's poking out at me, we have, I'm going to use it over here, self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. So yes, use your self-esteem, use your knowledge and your willingness to fight the good fight, to go in there, the first one in, the first warrior in there. But know that it's a gift, and it's to benefit you and others, not to tear down and destroy. What else do you really see? No, maybe it's stagnant. Stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. So as you are, that comes by patience and pride. So stop and take in the view around you. What have you already have? What is it that you want? But look at the things you've earned already in your life. No matter where you are along this journey, which, thing, what part you're learning, the patience or get through the loneliness or the judgment of others or using your imagination, your pridefulness, being happy, knowing that you're where you're supposed to be, the death of letting things go to be reborn, or finding that you can have empathy for others and still stand in your power, but step back and take it all in no matter where you're at to keep growing your soul. What you want Aries to know. What is it for Aries to know? Be reborn daily. Let go of the past and breathe in your new incarnation. So when we come in and we reincarnate, we bring in our old wounds and we have to learn to let them go. And sometimes we don't even know where the fears come from or where the pain comes from if it wasn't in this life. Learn to be reborn again daily. What happened yesterday, you can't do anything about. What's going to happen tomorrow, you can't do anything about. Live in the present moment. See it in every day and follow the North Star. Flip your inner light switch. Flip it around. Be your own North Star. Follow your North Node in your astrology chart. Get out of your comfort zone and go toward your North Node in your astrology chart. Ooh, that was quick. Knights of the Round Table. Let the love lift you higher. Learn, okay, as you're learning all this, as you're stepping back and seeing everything for what it is, you're going through this journey, you're going through the pains of life that we all go through. You're being reborn every day. Let that love shine. Let the light in you shine. Don't be too prideful. Don't be too scared to show empathy. Flip on the inner switch in you that's there, that wants to show you your path. And wherever you are right now on this journey, in this reincarnation, flip it. You can change. We are all in charge of our own destinies. We're writing our own books. If you don't like something, change it, create what you want or what you do not. And don't stay stagnant about it. You can't go back to yesterday. You can't go to tomorrow until you get this straight first. Let's see. The call. Honor the whisper of your soul. So every day when you hear that little voice inside of you that tells you stop, no, go, do this, do that, honor it. If something doesn't feel right, honor that. That is a lesson for you on your journey this time. Attune to the call. After you hear the call, it's so beautiful how these came out. Tune in and turn on. So once you get used to hearing the call, turn it up. Listen to it a little bit closer. That's what you're here to do, to uplift others around you, to be the warrior, the first ones ready to go in. But know when it's correct to do so. Don't go in at the wrong time. Be patient about it. You are invited. Sit down, show up, and open up. Suit up, show up, and open up. So yeah, sit down, suit up, put that armor on, like the Aries fighter you are in the war. Show up and open up at the same time. Don't just hold it all in pridefully. Don't just judge others, but open up as you're doing that, as you're putting on your warrior suit to fight for whatever it is you're fighting for, your loved ones, your family, your career, a stranger on the street. Show up, but open up who you are. Don't be too proud or judgmental not to do that. And all this will come to you. No, you're never alone. You're never alone. And make sure to always have empathy for yourself and empathy for others. Let's get a love message. Let me get this. On this soul's journey of yours, with the Aries that I'm speaking to who need to hear this, is their love message that you want to put Aries on their soul journey? Of course, I'm going to drop it. You guys know I am. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Exactly. And that's beautiful. Look at this. That's your love message. You have to learn to trust. Don't just go in there with guns ablazing. You have to trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance of who we are, acceptance on where we are in our path, and not judging us for not being too far or too far behind, but trust that you are exactly where you are. Once you accept that, your current situation will automatically transform because you're thinking of it differently. You're loving yourself differently. And when it comes to love, whether that's love of your family, friends, a lover, transformation, acceptance. Accept the things you cannot change. That's beautiful. Now, let's get an angel message for you for this soul's journey. For the Aries I'm speaking to, this will not resonate with everybody, but I hope it resonates with as many of you as possible, at least some of it. Angels, please give me a message for Aries on their soul journey. That was quick. You know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. So to wrap this all up, the angels want you to know is that as you're going through all these beautiful things and you're learning throughout this soul's journey, no matter where you're at, trust it said it over and over again. Trust your inner knowledge. Trust that voice inside of you that tells you when to sit still and when to go forward, what to do. Trust yourself. And when you get the call, when you attune to the call of your higher self, as you're getting to know yourself in patience and all the things we've talked about before, then you act without delay. Don't jump in and act until you know it's time, until it's a hell yes. Not just a yes, not just a maybe, not just a sometimes, but hell yes, it's time to go, or hell no, it's not. When you hear it like that, do it without delay. I also, my plan, I want to get, I, I want to get a message from heaven, and I've asked for loved ones, for the Aries that are going to watch this, for a couple messages, and I hope that this reaches you guys, and this is what you need to hear, but this is messages from heaven from crossover loved ones. This will not be for everyone, but if this resonates with you, please let me know in the bottom. Someone wants you to know on the other side, for one of you, there is no such thing as death. Energy does not die, it transforms, they said. Find them in a different way. Find them, ask them for signs, and they will give them to you. And know that there's no such thing as death. Another message from a loved one for Aries and their side. I had to leave that way. So one of you need to know that as I'm hearing, you don't, some one of you out there are having a hard time dealing with the way someone had to leave. It was very sudden. You were reaching for them and they left, but they need you to know they had to leave that way. That was their sole purpose. It's what they signed up for, and they want you to know they had to leave that way. It was no one's fault. I'm feeling like I'm hearing suicide. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. but they had to leave that way, they're saying. More, I said one, they have more for you. So there must be, okay, it was my time to go. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. I have a new understanding now. So someone came through, it was their time to go. It was their choice, and they chose love, and they want you to know that whatever this is, and it was their time to go, whoever this is resonating with. Okay, this whole thing I'm believing now, I'm hearing from spirit, is from one person. So this is for one of you out there. They want you to know there is no such thing as death. They had to leave that way, which I feel like is some form of suicide. It was their time to go. It was a series of, they had their own choice. They chose it. And they have a new understanding of that now. And you can reach out to them. Reach out to them. They don't leave us, we lead them. They go to a higher vibration, and for us to be able to get messages from them and to understand what they're saying to us, we have to lift our vibration up higher to love, so that we can realize when they're trying to talk to us, which makes sense when you talk about attuning to the call and listening for all these things in transformation. So this is all coming together for some Aries out there, and it's beautiful. So there's that. I am planning on doing some more channeled messages with passed on loved ones, but I wanted to give you something in this with that because I think it's beautiful. I can read the cards and then I feel them come through, and I've been feeling different energies come through for different people. And but yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want more of this, or if this resonated, you can get a hold of me. We can go in deeper with your birth chart. We can go in deeper with cards or whatever you need from me. I'm here, and I'm looking forward to speaking to you. I love you guys. Bye.